Chris, you're not going to want to go too far from the studio. It smells so good in here. Mary Guin is here with Johnson & Wales University. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. We're making chocolate truffles today.
We are. We are making easy homemade chocolate truffles. Because sometimes they can seem a little bit intimidating, but you should very easily be able to make these at home. You know, my favorite chef at culinary school said if you feel ill, it's because you don't have enough chocolate in your diet.
I love that chef
let's make chocolate. Yeah. So it's really easy. So we have some chopped dark chocolate here, and you want to make sure they're pretty small.
Does it matter what quality the chocolate is? Like the better quality, the better it's going to be?
Yes, definitely. And for this, you want about 55% or higher for that. So like a dark chocolate is what you want.
Okay.
So you want to heat up this heavy cream, and you want to pour over top once it's all warm.
So good.
Then you're going to cover it up just to give it a head start to kind of melt and get all happy together.
Okay.
So once that's ready, after a minute, you're going to stir it together.
Okay.
And then you're going to pop that in the fridge for about an hour until it's firm, but it still needs to be scoopable, because what you're going to do is you're going to take a cookie scooper and scoop out these portions.
Okay.
And then from there, you're going to pop these back in the cooler for about 15 minutes, just until they're not, you know, melting on your hands completely. And once they're a little bit firm, you just take them between your hands, give them a rub to give them that really nice kind of even shape, because you want all of them to be pretty for your party.
Of course, okay? Yes.
So once they're all ready and all of yours are shaped, you're just going to take some cocoa powder.
Okay.
And it can be regular cocoa powder or Dutch process. Dutch process just means that it's been treated with an alkaline, meaning that some of its bitterness has been removed, and the color is also going to be a little bit darker, but it just depends on what you're looking for.
Okay.
So once they're ready, you're just going to toss them in. Give them a little coating.
So I don't have to feel bad if they're not like perfectly round or perfectly perfect.
Rustic is totally in 2015.
I love that.
You're good. And then you can just put them on your serving platter. And it's best to cool those for another half an hour. It just depends on the weather outside. If it's really warm like right now, you definitely want to keep them as cool as possible. If when you're working with them, they ever get too soft and they start melting, just put them back in the cooler so you can start working with them again.
And in the 10 seconds left, if people don't like the taste of the cocoa powder on the outside, can you roll them in other things?
You can. You can roll them in nuts. You can also dip them in tempered chocolate. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Those were easy.
Yes.
But how
and they're really delicious.
That's the key. That's the key. All right, we're going to taste them. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
There's the information on your screen as well. We'll try and get that recipe up on WBTV.com for you, too, so that you can make these at home. A final check of weather next on WBTV News 3 at noon. First, though, here's a look at what's on WBTV and